Brexit just beginning. Eurosceptic MEP issues rallying cry as he savages destructive EU. Brexit will only be the beginning unless the EU brings its house in order, warned Croatian MEP Ivan Vilibor as he blasted Brussels' destructive policies. Addressing colleagues in the European Parliament on Friday, the Croatian MEP claimed Britons are not the only ones disappointed in the EU's organisation and disposal of funds across member states. He warned, "We should go back to the beginning. Why did the UK want to leave the EU? They were disappointed with the way this organisation functions and they are not the only ones. When it comes to Croatia, our citizens see how the funds from the EU are spent and they are also shocked and disappointed. They are also disappointed when they see how the tenders are implemented in the case of EU funds. Let me mention projects for waste disposals. In this proposal you have the old method specifying exactly the equipment you need in order to narrow down the criteria for selection of the best tender. There are other examples as well. Very often you have the principle of first come first serve without taking into account of the quality of the proposal. Instead of becoming a tool for development, the funds have become a tool for destruction. Unless the EU brings his home in order, Brexit will only be the beginning. The European Union said on Friday there were just hours left to strike a Brexit trade deal while Britain called on the bloc to see sense as the two sides raced to prevent a turbulent finale to the Brexit crisis at the end of the month. Both sides are demanding the other compromise amid a flurry of often conflicting messages that, variously, a deal is possible, a deal is in serious trouble or that a deal is imminent. Several hours after EU chief negotiator Michel Barnier told London that there were just hours left to navigate a narrow path towards a deal, Johnson said the British door was open but that the EU should see sense and compromise. It's the moment of truth, Barnier told the European Parliament in Brussels. There is a chance of getting an agreement but the path to such an agreement is very narrow. Johnson said Britain would keep talking but that he would not compromise on taking back control of its laws and its fishing waters, which he sees as the fundamental point of leaving the EU. Our door is open, well keep talking but I have to say things are looking difficult, Johnson told reporters. We hope that our EU friends will see sense and come to the table with something themselves, because that's really where we are.